because of the extra press advertising for Shirley Lee Sheffield's new book, there is a danger we could overrun our publicity spend this quarter, which will be reflected in the half-yearly figure.
Look, if I could just butt in here a moment, Jill. We have gone over budget with the Shirley Lee Sheffield publicity, but I'm sure it will be justified by the extra revenue generated.
That's absolutely right. Lee Sheffield depends on being high profile. And when we see the full year's figures, we won't be sorry. And that about wraps it up from my department.
Thank you, Jill. And may I just say, and I'm sure everybody around this table will agree, that in the short time you've been heading our publicity department, you've shown what a great asset you're going to be to Oasis UK.
Yes, really. Well done. Thank you.
Yes, and well done, everybody. We're on course. Sales are up, but net profits aren't quite as high as they could be, so we'd better watch those day-to-day expenses. And don't forget, Caroline and I must have your final reports and figures at the next meeting, which is a fortnight today. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Can I have a quick word?
Oh,
Of
please do.
course.
Sit down.
The thing is, I'm going to have to hand in my resignation.
But you've only been with us for 6 weeks.
Yes, I know. And I love it. But, well,
You missed the baby.
yes. I really thought I was ready to come back to work. I mean, you know how much I wanted this job, and I love it. But I miss her too much. I resent leaving her with the nanny. I'm sorry.
Look, why didn't you think about it over the weekend? Discuss it with your husband.
I've thought about it, honestly. I know I'm making the right decision. I'll stay until you find another replacement, of course. And I'm sorry I made a mistake. My husband thinks I'm mad.
Well, I don't know. Give people a chance and they just kick you in the teeth.
Don't you sit there and make remarks like that. You've no idea what it's like.
How many times did you ask her whether she minded leaving her daughter? She had 3 interviews, and at each one she said it would be no problem.
And I'm sure she didn't think it would be, but you don't know what it's like, Donald. You feel guilty if you go back to work, and you resent it if you don't. I know exactly how she's feeling because I've been through it. And from the sound of it, her husband is just like you.
Oh, meaning what?
He's a male chauvinist pig.
Donald Fairchild? Yes? Oh. Oh, I see. No, that's all right, my dear. I'll see you on Monday. That was my secretary. She's got to go home. Problems with her childminder. Start a what?
A creche. Quite a few companies are doing it. I read an article in The Guardian last week.
Oh, darling, you do make me laugh sometimes.
Look, we have just had 2 instances of staff problems that wouldn't have happened if we'd had a creche. I think it's a great idea.
Are you seriously suggesting that people should bring their children into the office?
Why not?
Why not? Can you imagine what it would be like with lots of kids running around the place, shouting and screaming? I can't believe you're serious.
Don't be so stupid, Donald. They'll be in their own little nursery. You wouldn't even see them.
And where, pray, is this nursery going to be?
I will show you.
Oh.
See? This will be perfect. We hardly ever use this room.
The whole thing is a nonsense.
Why?
Well, who's going to pay for it for a start? These things cost money.
Oh, I don't know. Part subsidy, part self-financing. We'll have to think about that. But don't just dismiss it. Let's at least explore the idea. That'll be for me.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, you don't know where Mr. Fairchild is, do you, Miss Fielding? I've got a Mr. Davenport returning his call, and I can't seem to locate him.
Yes, he's here with me. It's Peter Davenport for you.
Oh, good. Pedro.
Putting you through.
Oh.
Donald, you called me.
Yes, I was wondering whether you could play golf on Sunday instead of tomorrow.
Yes, I can't see why not. Why, what's the matter? Caroline dragging you out to the shops?
No, it's just I've got to come into the office. My wretched secretary had to go home, and it's put me behind. Problems with a kid or something. Well, just one of those things. You know how it is.
Oh, don't tell me. We have the same problem. The little darlings only have to sneeze and off they rush. We've stopped taking on young mothers.
Really? Peter says that his company has the same trouble.
Well, maybe they should start a creche.
Yes. Caroline's got this harebrained idea about starting a creche.
What? Good God. One comes to the office to get away from children.
Exactly. Well, I'll see you on Sunday then, same time. Bye. I must say, Peter's got a point. He says that people come to the office to get away from children. He's right. Well, I must get back to work. I've got work to do.
Yes.
Caroline, I've got a Mrs. Jessup on the line. She's head of personnel at a company called Pringle and Butler, and they run a creche system. Would you like me to put her through?
Yes, Pauline, please do.
It's a totally futile exercise, waste of a morning.
Don't be so negative. Let's just go and see how a creche works. Look at the advantages and disadvantages.
I don't need to look. I know what the main disadvantage is.
What?
Children.
And what finally convinced my managing director was the amount of absenteeism due to family commitments. So he gave the go-ahead for a 3-month trial.
And how's it going?
Oh, early days, Miss Fielding. We've only been going a couple of weeks, but it's working extremely well.
Really?
Mind you, we've had a few teething problems. I'd be lying if I said we hadn't.
Such as?
Well, the older toddlers who are aware their mothers are in the building wanting to go off and see Mummy. We've had a few tantrums.
Oh, really?
The creche is in here. It used to be my office.
William, I've told you, don't pull Samantha's hair.
They seem to be having a super time.
Oh, yes, they love it.
Daddy!
Cuddle Dolly. She's missing her daddy.
We are not having a creche. It's impractical, it's unfeasible, and it's unworkable.
No, it's not. We've just seen one. Ours would be quite different. It would be miles away from the other offices. We wouldn't hear a thing. It would be perfect.
A bit grown up for kids, wouldn't you say?
Where on earth does it all come from?
Mr. Fairchild, Caroline, thank goodness. Mr. Franklin's flown in from New York. He wants to see you in the boardroom. They're waiting for you now.
Oh, Lord.
Around 50,000. I don't know really.
Yes, supplements.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Edgar. We had no idea you were
Caroline, Don, you weren't to know?
We were in a meeting.
in the city.
No problem. Just glad you could make it. Sit down. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason I'm here is because of this man. His name is J. Fletcher Jackson, and he is a genius. He's changed my life and many other people's lives, and all because of this little book called
Fitness in 14 days.
Fitness in 14 Days. You know it.
Yes, we turned it down.
You turned down Fitness in 14 Days?
Yes, you see,
You passed on Fitness in 14 Days?
yes, I didn't think it would
Do you realize this book has changed the lives of hundreds of thousands of Americans?
Well, I know it's doing very well, but I didn't think it would do well here. I still don't. Also, it was far too expensive. They were asking 10,000
Pounds or dollars?
pounds.
Caroline, not only has this book revolutionized the lives of hundreds of thousands of Americans, it's revolutionized my life. More important, it's revolutionized Mrs. Franklin's life. The doctors at the nursing home are amazed at her recovery. She hasn't touched it. She stopped. She's much better, and it's due to J. Fletcher Jackson's book.
Well, I'm delighted to hear it, Edgar, but I still maintain it wouldn't sell here. I'd have to trust my judgment. I don't think we'd have got our money back.
I have to agree with Caroline, Edgar. There are quite a number of UK publishers who've had their fingers burnt with similar books. You see, historically, we British aren't quite so fanatical as our American cousins when it comes to exercising our bodies.
Well, they're gonna have to start because I've just bought this book on behalf of Oasis UK for 20,000
Pounds or dollars?
pounds. Copies of the book are being air freighted over as we speak for the launch, which will be on, wait for it, the 18th of this month.
But, Edgar, that's 2 weeks tomorrow.
That's right, Anthea. Now, I'll tell you for why. The 18th is J. Fletcher Jackson's 50th birthday. It'll make great publicity.
Surely it's impossible.
Anthea, when you've read this book, you'll realize nothing is impossible. This book will change your lives. Now, let me tell you, I've had some equipment installed in the New York office, and I work out every day, sometimes 2-3 times a day. And I've done the same here. I've had it installed in the meeting room on the 2nd floor, a room we hardly use, don't you agree?
Yes.
It's there for all the staff. Please feel free to use it.
Great.
Now, publicity. Can you cope?
Well, I have to alert the press immediately. Presumably, we can use the American artwork.
Sure.
Right, I'll start planning a campaign straight away.
I've just had a thought. It's not really my department, but since we've got 2 weeks and we've got all the equipment here, well, why don't we, the staff, do the book? Well, those that want to. You know, fitness in 14 days.
Sure, why not?
Could be a good idea. I'll see if I can get a couple of celebrity names to join in.
Well, why don't we go downstairs and let me show you what I've had done to the meeting room. I think you'll be impressed. Anthony will distribute copies of the book to you all.
This is absolutely intolerable.
I feel completely undermined. Either we are running the company or we're not.
Exactly. And it's going to play havoc with my budget.
I think we should register our protest in the strongest possible terms.
Yes. And let me do the talking. Leave the talking to me.
It's fantastic. Wait till you see it. We're coming in at 8 tomorrow morning for a workout. Care to join us?
No, a bit early for me. I can cheerfully throttle him.
Caroline, Don, what do you think?
Very impressive. Edgar, Caroline and I feel very strongly that we should have been consulted on this matter.
Yes.
We consider that we know our market. And if our judgment is to be questioned, then it's not too good, is it?
Well done. Caroline, if you feel that strongly about it.
No. It's just that if the book is a failure, and I'm sure it won't be, it's going to leave a hell of a hole in my budget.
As J. Fletcher Jackson says, think negative and you'll be negative.
That wasn't much of a protest.
Do you feel strong enough about this to want to have to hand in your resignation?
No, not really.
No, neither do I. I think our protest was quite strong enough. You know, there are times, darling, when one has to defer to one's chairman. You know something, darling? With the massive publicity build-up this is going to get, it might just work. He's quite a fellow, this J. Fletcher Jackson.
I think he's a crackpot. Did you read what he has for breakfast?
Oh, I know. It's absolutely disgusting. Mind you, it is an optional extra. You don't have to do it in the fitness in 14-day plan. You know, I think I might go into the gym tomorrow lunchtime. Pump a bit of iron. Can't do any harm.
You're quietly pleased, aren't you? Because it's put the kibosh on my creche.
No, look, it was a non-starter, if that's any consolation. I checked with the insurance company. The fire regulations wouldn't allow it.
Well, I hope it flops. Serve Edgar right.
Well, I don't. It's my sales figures that would suffer.
Well, that wouldn't be our fault. He bought the wretched thing.
Do you think the main board would take that into consideration? Look, if it does well, Edgar will get all the glory. If it sinks, they'll conveniently forget that Edgar had anything to do with it. Believe me, darling, there is no justice when it comes to a balance sheet. Oh, this is interesting. According to J. Fletcher Jackson, 35 press-ups a day can improve your sex life.
Really?
I think I can do 35 press-ups a day.
I think he means on the trot, you know, not spread over 24 hours.
Oh, yes, you're right. Oh, damn. I've forgotten to take my multivitamin.
How many?
9.
That explains a great deal.
You should know. I think...
No, think hard about it. Anthea, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I've gone and pulled something. I'm so stupid.
I'm taking her to hospital. Get her x-rayed.
You do know that German reps are coming in this morning?
I know. I'm sorry. Donald, can you cope? I'll be back as quickly as I can.
Oh, Donald, Caroline, can I ask a great favour? You know we've got the meeting a week on Friday. Well, I was wondering if it's possible to switch it from the afternoon to the morning. I know it's a cheek, but the thing is, it's my little boy's school play. They're doing a potted version of Wind in the Willows, and he's playing Ratty, and I know he'd love it if I could come. I mean, if it's difficult, I'd quite understand, but I was just wondering, you know.
Well, I don't see
Absolutely not. It's out of the question. There are far too many people involved. I'm sorry, Tim, but we can't rearrange our schedules just to fit in with your son's theatrical activities.
You're absolutely right, of course. I just thought I'd ask on the off chance, but point taken. Thank you.
Marvellous, isn't it? It's supposed to make you fitter, and we've already lost 2 of our staff this morning.
That was a bit harsh, wasn't it?
No, I don't think so. We can't rearrange our meetings just to fit in with people's personal whims. I'm running a professional organisation here, you know, not a holiday camp, although sometimes I begin to wonder.
Yes, but he's never asked before.
Darling, you do it for one, you have to do it for everybody.
Yes, I suppose you're right. See you later.
Donald Fairchild.
Morning, Donald.
Ah, Peter. Have you recovered from the drubbing I gave you yesterday?
Ha ha. Listen, are you free on the 14th?
14th? I'll just have a look.
Well, you better be, because we're invited to Wentworth for lunch. And then an afternoon's golf clinic with Sevi Ballesteros. It's a week on Friday. I hope you've got nothing on.
Did you say a week on Friday?
Yes, a big customer of ours is sponsoring it. I hope you're free.
No, I've got an important meeting at 2 o'clock.
Well, you must change it. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance. You've got to change it.
Yes, I'll change it to the morning, no problem.
Any improvement?
You'll have to wait and see, won't you? Darling, oh dear, I've been thinking, perhaps I was a bit harsh with Tim earlier. Perhaps we should change that meeting to the morning.
Oh, yes, it would be nice, as long as we don't make a habit of it.
Yes, quite. After all, it's not every day that one gets to see one's son play Ratty. Now, you stand over there, and I'll show you there's life in the old dog yet. Just watch me vault this horse.
There's a message for you. That's why I came to look for you.
Oh, yes?
Yes. If it's raining on the 14th, Peter says there are indoor facilities.
Oh!
I bet that set you back a few press-ups.
Today's the 13th. We've got 3 more working days before the launch. Everything going according to plan at this end?
Copies have been distributed to all our outlets. We're starting with a run of 150,000.
Publicity, how are we doing there?
Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I should have mentioned this earlier. Tim will be here. He's just had to...
Yeah, I know. Jill, how are we doing?
I've arranged for photographers to meet Fletcher Jackson off the plane on Monday. I was hoping we could get some shots of him jogging round Terminal 3, but the BAA won't play ball. However, I've organised a press call in Hyde Park for the afternoon.
Sorry I'm late. I had to go to the hospital, get some treatment.
Yeah, don't worry, I know about that. How's it going?
Oh, fine. It's my own stupid fault. I just tried too hard. maybe I should call it fitness in 3 weeks.
Go on.
I've done a copy of the complete schedule. But I am really pleased.
No. No calls. Go on, Jill.
I'm really pleased I've managed to do a Jeffrey Archer with regard to breakfast TV.
Do what? Anthony, please, I did say no calls. Okay. You were saying, Jill?
I've managed to get Fletcher J on both television channels on the same morning.
Oh, that's great. Excuse me. Franklin? Yeah? Yeah? Oh. Thank you. J. Fletcher Jackson will not be coming. He was jogging in Central Park, and I'm afraid his... Get every copy back and pulp them.
At least Edgar had the grace to accept the financial responsibilities. Our figures won't be affected.
I should hope not. The whole thing was a total lack of judgment on his part.
Shame about Edgar's wife, though.
Awful. Where did you say the police found her?
Staggering about somewhere on the Kent-Surrey border.
What are you doing in there? Press-ups?
No, I've given those up. I'm saving all my energy for Seve Ballesteros.
Oh, by the way, I had a word with Mrs. Jessup today. They've had to close their creche down.
Ah, fire regulations, I bet. Darling, look at this.
No, it wasn't that.
Darling, look at this rash. What do you think it is?
Mrs. Jessup says they've had an outbreak of chicken pox.
Does that mean I can't go and play with Seve?